So with these videos or these series of videos or more like audios are trying to do, or what I'm trying to do is answering few hot topic questions or some questions that I think that are usually misinterpreted by some group of people. Not only will this series be about religion, different topics perhaps. Let's see if I really want to deal with this or not. Excuse me, sorry about my bad English. Yeah, I'm not a native speaker, so yeah. Attack me if you want, I don't care. So, now, the claim of this first video is, or question of this first video, which I answer, is atheism a religion? Now, simply but no, atheism itself is not a religion. But it's not that easy anymore nowadays, is it? Now, atheism itself, yes, isn't a religion. I like the comparison that one atheist that I knew brought. So the example or comparison goes like that. Collecting stamps is a hobby. Okay. So not collecting stamps is not a hobby. It cannot be a thing itself. Okay, yeah. I agree on that completely. Atheism itself is not a religion. Now, but I would like to improve that example a bit. What if the non-collector or the one who doesn't collect stamps thinks that collecting stamps is really harmful and he wants to spread the message? So he prints books about how collecting stamps is really, really harmful to society. He establishes foundations and unions. He prints posters or commercials on the buses on why collecting stamps is so harmful and bad, then I would call it a full-time hobby already. Now that segment or that group of non-collectors, I would call them. So that group of non-collectors, they're already pretty much dealing with a hobby as well, which is different from collecting stamps, but still, it's a hobby. Now, I would say same about those new wave atheists who you would rather call militant atheists, which they claim that this term doesn't exist. Some of them claim that no, their militant atheists cannot exist. What's so bad that they can do? Just that's another topic. If atheists have killed because of their ideology, that's another topic. Don't go there. I know that this is a very hot topic and very debatable and so on. But now, this segment of atheism, this new militant atheism, which really deals a lot with religion being harmful to society, is, in fact, if it's not a religion, it's definitely an ideology. Okay? If you call it just a religion, a system of belief, then it's of course, but then then you will have to call communism or liberalism religion too. So ideology at least, right? I think it's some kind of religion-like ideology as well, which communism is. But yeah. So not believing God in itself is not a religion. Some form of atheism which claims to be atheist but is actually anti-theist, I would say it's pretty much religion. Now, let's go on. So those unions, what's up with that? They say that yes, they're being oppressed, and that's what they need those institutions for, to gather and make their point clear or something like that. Now, you don't see that in Europe, and I think there's a reason for that. It's probably because countries like Sweden and here in Eastern Europe where I live, there are countries which have made majority of non-believers or non-religious persons actually. So there's no point of making this union because there's no. So they're not a minority. They don't have to really gather. But they don't have this thing in America and Great Britain. So I don't know if it's just because religion is so major issue there or whatever. I don't really know why is that so, but still they have those organizations and institutions for atheists. So Tolkien's, Hitchens, and Harris, they have their own. Usually, those new wave atheists or some segment of atheists, they point those exact figures, those exact persons' opinions out. They quote them. And they just think that they have their own high priests, right? Own so-called sacred texts, which they quote. So, God delusion, for example. You have to read the book if you're so-called presenter of that kind of atheism. But okay, whatever. So. Because existentialist atheists, they didn't really have that kind of group of people around them. They read their texts, philosophical texts, which contained disbelief in God, so atheists, but they really didn't have those groups or obligatory to really follow only those philosophers. So of course I don't say that this goes for every atheist, but for some it definitely does. So that's my opinion. So you might argue that no, it's not comparable because Christians have killed so many people in the past, so many bloodshed and so on. Oh, let's talk about French Revolution, right? Where they did the opposite, but that's another topic again. So anyway, that's pretty much it. That's my opinion only. So, agree or disagree, do whatever. See you.